What's up, everyone? Welcome to Quarter Flips. I'm Dave, and this is another $1 to new car challenge video. We've had a lot that's gone on since the last video, so I'm just going to jump right into it. The big thing that happened last time was I got this PS2 Xenosaga 3 video game. It was a great score, $1.65. That thing sold right away after I made the last video for $219.99 plus shipping. Even after everything I take out to cover expenses and to take into account eBay fees and all of that, it still put me way along the path to getting money for this next video. And then a bunch of other things sold real quick. I'll go over all those things right here. You can freeze that if you want to see anything specific. And when all is said and done, I had just over $300 to spend. And so I decided I was going to change the way I do things with the $1 new car challenge. Now, there will be various changes as this thing goes along to make it work better, for the end goal of getting the car. And the change I needed to make was I needed to quit having this money swirling around in my general fund with the rest of my money. The higher that number gets, the more annoying it's going to be to have it in the same fund where I'm paying bills and doing everything else that I do. So I've decided that periodically, when I get $300 or more, I'm going to bank some of the money. It will still be there. It will still be considered part of the $1 to new car challenge. Part of the money going towards the car, I'm just going to take it out of play for buying stuff and put it in the bank. So I've had to, on the form, I've had to actually add a new part. When we get to the forum, I'll show you where that is, where we keep track of everything, and it shows how much money we have. So this time I hit $300. Here, let's take a look at the forum now so you can see what sold, and if you wanted to freeze on that, you could actually see the price and what it went for and figure out how all of that money added up to $300. Then I'm taking $100 out, calling it banked. So how are we going to remove money from this project and have it make sense? I think I'm going to have to create a new designation, insert a couple of rows here. I'm just going to write banked $100. If I grab this, does this work? Yes. Okay. Banked 100. So it has taken 100 out. Now it's showing 201. But now I want to actually show, though, that I have this. I don't want to have to like scroll down and see that it's banked here. I want to be able to keep a total of the banked money also that we can take a look at. So what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll write banked, and then I will scroll all the way up. Let's go to here. Give me some room for this. Say 322. I banked 100. All right. So now in the future, as long as I add the date and the amount that I banked above this calculation, and then just keep adding rows as I need it going down, this number will reflect the total number that I have banked. And so I guess what I should do is then write something like project total and go equal sum that plus that. All right, and there I have my 301 again. So this will be the way now that I keep track of money that I take out and put into savings so that it's not mixed in with my general fund. So what that left me with was $200 to spend. And what I wanted to do this time, rather than spend a whole bunch of time going around trying to spend that money on a half-off day or something, I wanted to see if I could go one spot and spend it all. Maybe buy some larger dollar item or items to help eat up that money, things I could flip for more money and get this ball rolling faster. So I decided to give it a shot to go to Pickers Warehouse. Could I drop the whole 200 at Pickers Warehouse? Let's see if I can do it. Okay, so here's the plan for today. I am here at Pickers Warehouse on a rainy day. It's a Saturday, the only day they're open, and they've been open for about 3.5 hours today, so I probably missed any truly great deals that they had. But you know, for a lot of the stuff I look for, it gets passed over by other people. So I don't know. I'm going to go in here today and I'm going to try to spend the entire $200 for $1 new car.
Right now, at video only, you can get big bucks for your own set.
Yep. I did it. I spent all $200 of the $1 new car challenge money in one spot. And I got some good stuff. What do you see? I came out of Picker's Warehouse with some good stuff. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to set up over here and show all the smaller dollar items that I came out with. These are things that are all going to be added to the list. And I'm going to get these listed here in the next week or so I can start bringing in more money for $1 new car. But let's take a look at those, and then I'll show you the one bigger item. All right, first up, we got this Zebco fishing reel, the Hog 733. Wanted $7 for that. I thought that was probably a good deal. The packaging is open at the top, but it does seem to be brand new. Then there were these Veuve Clicquot containers. If you watch one of my last videos, my last 50% off shopping day video, my surrogate shopper, Tanya, gets a hold of one of these, and that's how I learned about it. And so I saw this orange there at Picker's Warehouse and thought, oh, gotta grab those. Unfortunately, well, this one needs cleaned up, and it's a, let me see, can you see in there? It's like an insulated bag, keep things cold. I was quite shocked though when I checked comps on these. They're not great. I'm gonna make just a tiny little bit on these. But considering I got a deal overall on this whole thing that I got today, these prices aren't exactly accurate. And of course, I got some DVDs at 25 cents a piece. Altogether, I got 10 DVDs. They're not all going to sell for a lot, but they will all make a little bit of money. They're certainly going to make 8-10 times their money since they were $0.25 a piece, if not more. And then the other thing I got that I was pretty excited about was they had CDs for 10 cents a piece. And they had a big hip-hop collection that had just come in. So I pulled 30 CDs out of there, including the stack of 5 from the Roots. Everything here priced out on Discogs at least $4 or more. Some of them, every once in a while, I was seeing some sold comps up into the $20 to $30 range. Not very many, just a couple. But with the Roots, I didn't even check the prices because there were 5 in good condition. So I just grabbed those and figured I'd sell those as a lot on eBay. 50 cents, I'm going to get at least $10 for that. So no problem at all there. And all in all, I really only spent $3 on CDs. Picker's Warehouse is so awesome. So these are all going to go up on Discogs and eBay, and they're going to bring in money for the car. And then there's one more thing. Okay, so I'll be adding all that stuff into the sheet, and it will go up hopefully over the next week. And just like the other stuff that I bought in all these other videos that haven't sold yet, it's all going to keep coming together and keep building up this money so I can go out and do these buys more often and more often. But let's take a look at the one big item I bought. Okay, this is a Cummins Jet Scan model 4062. It's heavy. This is a bill counter. Set all different types of bills, throw them in the top, and they'll come out 194 cents parts repair. I asked my guy at Picker's Warehouse if he could come down a little bit on the price. He did make me a deal. It was this machine and all the other items that I've shown you for $200. It's not a huge amount off, actually, considering, because those things were pretty cheap, but it was good. He said he knew the value of this thing and knew that he could sell it as is right now, even though he said it was not working, for over $300. And I think he's right. Now, my goal was to get it home and see if I could mess with it and get it working. And I was not able to mess with it and get it working. It does turn on, but some lights stay on, I think maybe aren't supposed to, and they may be error codes when those lights stay on. I don't have a manual for this or anything. I did try to put bills in. It will not accept the bills. It doesn't have a hopper that goes on top, which is a very small part. A lot of the ones you see for sale that say they're working don't even have the hopper. The trick with this thing, if it's in working condition, it will always sell for over $1,000. I did look around a little bit to see if there was any kind of place I could do service and repair on this, but I don't have a budget for that. I would have to take more money out of the $1 to new car fund to do that. Wait till I made more to get this thing fixed. Rather, I thought that I would just try to do a quick flip on it, put it up for $349.99, maybe as an auction, see if anyone bids higher, because sometimes they do go higher and it is in nice shape. And, you know, even if this thing is not working, it is restorable. And once you restore it, it's a nice bill counter. So yeah, this is my first foray into bigger dollar items that should flip for more money. But if I start doing more stuff like this, we might get to that new car faster than just DVDs and CDs and trinkets. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of excited about that thing. Can't wait to get that thing up and see if it actually works. I've got a trip coming in the beginning of April. I may have to do it after, so this may go in the last part of April. It may take me a while to see these results. So the last thing to do, I guess, is to put this stuff into the spreadsheet. So let's do that now and take a look at where we're at. Okay, just doing a little cleaning up of the sheet here. I still don't have these 3 things listed from last time. Haven't done anything with the Zuzu Pets, the Playmobil ships, and I got to get Best of Insomniac cleaned at some point. I decided before I list it, so that's going to sit. It'll get some additional cost later. But let's just go ahead and enter all of these things that I bought today. Let's just do that now. Okay. There we go. Best of Insomniac. Now we start with the DVDs. Add all these items in, including the bill counter. That's my big dollar item. And that puts us at $1.18, 19 cents if you round up. So far, have spent $617.72 to buy all of these items in the sheet. Time to sell more and build it back up. When I sell that machine, it'll probably be get right back out and buy again. And then hopefully some other items will have sold. And who knows, maybe I'll hit $400 or $500 and have to figure out a larger amount to bank this time. We're getting there. It is happening. It's still going to take a long time. But now that I'm seeing these larger items like this jet scan, I've been looking for things that had bigger sticker prices than I would normally look for when I'm shopping. I'm seeing them a little more often. And I think it's going to keep happening. The idea being that I can flip things bigger and bigger, get there faster. Also, I'd like this to bleed over into my regular selling that has nothing to do with $1 new car and just start getting more items out the door that make more sense. You know, package 5 things a day instead of 10 or 15 to make the same amount of money. I know, lots of people comment on that in my DVD videos. I'm still going to be selling DVDs and CDs. They're easy, but I'd like to move towards also a lot of other higher dollar items to go with it. Then that stuff will be like seasoning. Okay, that's it. Pretty short and easy one this time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you.